I need a drink. What a way to start a video, eh? Absolutely brilliant. Delroy Wilson, Jerk All Night. Welcome to my top 10 of all times ska tracks. I'm down to about 16 and I'm still not sure where this is going to go. So whatever is in my top 10, there's going to be some left out that will break my heart to have done so. So without further ado, let's spin the musical stew.
Phoenix City!
Anthemic. Oh, the story of my misspent youth.
Phoenix City! City.
Oh wow, I mean that just takes me back to the middle of the Shoreline Club in Bognor Regis in 1965, probably 1966 and 1967. It's only water, I promise. Brain and mouth slightly disconnecting. And that is just quintessential mod music, ska, seaside resort, coming out at about 6:30 in the morning, having invested a fortune into Coca-Cola and Wrigley's. God, those were the days. Question, ska fans? Oh, by the way, that first track, Delroy Wilson, he must have been just 12 or 13. They probably lifted him up onto a crate to sing that. Nobody knew then what a superstar he would be in reggae music. The wonderful Delroy Wilson. So, where was I? I have no idea. Let's play another tune. This record allegedly sold more than all the pop records of the day, but unfortunately it sold in the wrong shops, so therefore it didn't count towards the pop charts. Derek Morgan and Patsy. Absolutely sublime. Big respect to Jonathan Najjar, my Parisian friends, my Twitter friends, Shazzy, Susan, Jonathan Harding. I love what you have to say, Jonathan. Mickey P, King Tubbies, but not the King Tubbies. I'm sure loads more people I should big up. Ron Hood, my friend who I first went to an all-nighter with in 1965. What a night. Live bands, DJ, music, misspent youth to the max. Right, let's play a couple of roots ska tunes, okay? Vernon Allen.
Still I know that far I come. Be
big shout out to Trevor Britton, Steve Spencer, Ivan Tops, I can only imagine that's a celebration of Haile Selassie visiting Jamaica. Bob
I've got to go back home. This couldn't be my home. It must be somewhere else, or I would kill myself. 'Cause I can't get no clothes to wear, can't get no food to eat, I can't get a job to get bread. That's why I've got to go back home. If I've got to go, I've got to go back home. If I've got to stay, I've got to go back home. There is no gladness, nothing but sadness, nothing like a future here. I've got to leave this land, I've got to find myself on some other side. I just can't stand this life of living. Lord, I can't get no clothes to wear, can't get no food to eat, can't get a job to get bread. That's why I've got to go back home. Even if I've got to go, I've got to go back home. Even if I've got to fly, I've got to go back home. I've got to go back home, Lord. This couldn't be my home. It must be somewhere else, or I would kill myself. 'Cause I can't get no food to eat, can't get no clothes to wear, can't get a job to get bread. That's why I've got to go.
Bob Andy, the late great Bob Andy, passed a few weeks ago. A big hole in the reggae world there. An absolute legend, songwriter, producer, label owner. Like so many great singers and artists, he cut his teeth at Studio One. So, the idea of that song, when he refers to going back home, I would imagine even at that stage, 67, I would think he recorded that. He was thinking in terms of the Rastafarians' idea of going back home, going back to Ethiopia. Haile Selassie preserved an area in Ethiopia, especially for Africans at home and abroad who want to repatriate. And it's the Shashamane lands, and Dennis Brown was on Rodigan in the early 80s, and he'd been there for Christmas, and the stories he told, it made it sound like it was paradise, and I've no reason to believe it isn't. And there was also a TV programme kind of about that time, perhaps a bit before, about a chap called Noel Dwyer, who lived as a Rasta man in Peckham, and he worked his way to the Shashamane lands, and they showed him there growing his vegetables and his fruit, self-sustaining, eating and consuming strictly ITIL. Absolutely wonderful. Right, let's get on to something really, really noisy. You've got everything in this ska song but the kitchen sink, including the kitchen sink probably, when it decides to play. Makes you want to go mad, but I'm very restrained. This, if I have a memory of this, it's at the Chopper near Westport Heliport, as used to be Battersea Way, when Icon C tackled Duke Vin in a sound clash. It was a great evening, and Chris played that to death, and it stole the show. Right, Ken Booth, by the way, that was, with Stranger Cole backing up on the harmonies. Garnet Silk famously said that to be sane in these times, you have to be mad to the majority.
Madness, madness, they call it madness. Madness, madness, they call it madness. It's plain to see, that is what Madness, they call it madness. I'm about to explain that someone is using his brain. Madness, madness, they call it madness.
Turned out hot today.
Propaganda ministers, propaganda ministers. I've got a aim in view. I'm gonna walk all over you. Cause madness, madness, I call it gladness. But if this is madness, man, I know I'm filled with gladness. It's gonna be rougher, it's gonna be tougher, and I won't be the one who's gonna suffer. Oh no, I won't be the one who's gonna suffer.
Whenever I think of Prince Buster now, I think of Dave Henley. Dave Henley, a lot of his photographs were used for album covers in the 70s. Some ace pictures of Glenn Brown, Gregory Isaacs, King Tubbies. And Dave Henley was here at my house when we were playing music, and he said to me, like in a very serious, take notice of me kind of tone, he said, never underestimate the influence that Prince Buster had on Jamaican music. Dave, that's good enough for me. Well, in that case, this is good enough for me. And you'll all know this song. The original.
You're wondering now what to do. Now you know this is the end. You're wondering now you should pay for the way the curtain has fallen. Now you're on your own. Return again, wherever you must be.
Oh,
You're wondering
now.
what to do. Now you know this is the end.
Had to be here. Do you know what? I don't know how many I've played. It's supposed to be top 10. I've probably done about 10, have I? Phoenix City, Gotta Go Back Home, Archie Bella, Guns of Navarone, Madness, Far I Come, Jerk All Night, Housewives. Oh, I don't know. I'll go to just after half an hour. What's on the video stays on the video. The Scatterlights. There's never been a band like them, has there? Before or since. Roland Alfonso, Tommy McCook, Lester Sterling, Lloyd Nibbs, Jerry, Jackie Mittu, and a whole heap more, I'm sure. There was even a debate this morning about Hugh Brown maybe playing on some of the Soul Vendors cuts. Anyway, I digress. Whenever I think of this, I think of Phoenix City. They're just two peas in a pod. Both of them are on Club Ska 67, which is a compilation LP to beat all others when it comes to ska tracks. Every single one was a winner. But I've got a question for you all, and I'm not going to play this song because it borders a bit too much towards rocksteady for my liking. But I'd like anyone listening to this video to let me know their opinion. Was Desmond Decker's 007 Shantytown, was that ska or was it rocksteady? Play it, come back to me. I'd play it more as a rocksteady tune personally. So I think, well, no, I've got to do it. This is my favourite Scatterlights. It would be stupid not to play it. Something special. Can you believe I haven't found space for a Jimmy Cliff? And if I had done, would it have been Miss Jamaica or King of Kings? Let me know what you think. I haven't even made space for High Life in Whitney Woods. Would I have played it by Amboy Dukes? Or would I have played it by the Granville Williams Orchestra? Such is the world in which I've lived. I've been a great fan of the Amboy Dukes from way back, and their version of High Life, which they called High Life in Whitney Woods, was brilliant. Sylvia and I went up to Blackpool to a Northern Soul session at the Highland Room at the Blackpool Mecca, and bugger me, amongst all the super rarities and all the rare imports that they played, Colin Curtis and Ian Levine, Colin Curtis played Amboy Dukes' Who's Fooling Who, which is a Arthur Connolly tune. So it all fits in quite cosily, really, doesn't it? So that's about it. I think we've done 10. If we haven't done 10, then it ain't no fault of mine. Basil Gabidon, take it away. Bye everyone, thank you for tuning in.
Please don't tell me things are going wrong since the night when we said so long. Remember, baby, it's really no fault of mine. You told me once he was out of this world, but now he's gone with some other girl. Remember, baby, that it's really no fault of mine. Don't blame me for the pain you're feeling. It's all because of your double dealing. Don't come to me when it turns you down and throws your love right in the ground. Remember, baby, that I love you so, but you're the one who wanted to go. Remember, baby, that it's really no fault of mine.
Now, if you're going to have a name, you want it to be Basil Gabidon, wouldn't you? Or Gabidon. Forefather of ska music.
Don't blame me for the pain you're feeling. It's all because of your double dealing. Don't come to me when it turns you down and throws your love right in the ground. Remember, baby, that I love you so, but you're the one who wanted to go. Remember, baby, that it's really no fault of mine. No, it's really no fault of mine. No, 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 no fault of mine. Oh.
Bye bye, ska lovers. My Ska Top 10.